Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I'm so happy that you're here. Today is a haul. I have my final haul before semi-annual sale, or SAS, starts on Tuesday. I picked up a few things last week. I would have had this up earlier, but I just barely finished with finals, and it was a lot of reading, and I took 1 day off, 2 days off afterwards. I guess, yeah, 2 days because I needed to go somewhere yesterday. So yes, been really just crazy busy. This is my first time I've had a chance to film, but I'm looking forward to semi-annual sale on Tuesday. Let me know what you are looking for, what you are hoping to find in store. I might have a couple things that I'm looking forward to. I'll mention at the end, but I picked up a few things during the mini sale, during the single wick candle sale, and I wanted to show you what I got. So first up, we have this little bag here. This is, I think, yes, this is the second store that I went to. So in the midst of all of this, I was actually, as I was grading finals, my parents and I were driving. They had been, long story, but anyway, we all were driving from where I live and teach to their house, and we passed a couple stores, and there's one that I usually always like to stop in, and so that's this store here. I didn't get a lot. I mean, I did get a lot because this is a lot of money. The first store I spent $30.74 in, including tax. Did I need all of this stuff? No. Was a couple of them impulse buys? Yes. So first up was this impulse buy of the Strawberry Nourishing Lip Mask, and they had one of it left, and they had one right next to it that was the tester. I smelled this and I was like, I want to try this. This is not something that I would use at night. This is very usually lip masks have more of a Vaseline quality. This is not like that quality. It is much more melty. It's like it's been melted, I guess. Best way to say it, but it smells good, and I did try it out once and I enjoyed it. I do want to get a scoop though, because this is not something that I want to dip my finger in because it's so mushy and gooey, so I need to get one of my little spatulas out for my other lip masks. The main thing that I was hoping to find was some car fragrance discs, because I only have a couple, and I was like, I don't necessarily want these scents, and I had just put a fresh frosted cranberry in my car, and it smelled so good, so I was like, oh, I want to get some more of those. And the first store I went to, which I'll show you in a second, just did not have very many car fragrance refills, so I was very disappointed. So I got 2 of the Harvest Pomegranate car discs because I love Harvest Pomegranate. It's that really appley type scent, so it's one that I love. I did not need any more backups of Strawberry Snowflakes, but since they had some, I decided to pick up a couple because I do love Strawberry Snowflakes. Then I picked up a Luminous. I thought that might be an interesting one to have in the car. I picked up a Spiced Apple Toddy, same kind of thing. And then I found 2 Frosted Cranberries, which I was very excited about. So, you know, they last maybe about a month. I wouldn't really count on them to have sent past then, so that's a few months. And one of the 2 cars that I end up driving, I'll stick them in. Really just depends on how the cars are, if they're running or not. Then I picked up some pocket bags. These I definitely did not need, but I was like, ooh, I like that scent, so I picked up 2 of the Winterberry Ice. I also picked up 2 Strawberry Snowflakes. I might give my friend one of those. I haven't decided on that yet. I picked up a Vanilla Icicles. I thought that sounded nice. And then I found a Snowy Peach Berry. I love that scent, so I've grabbed one of those. And then they had a Cranberry and Apple, and I hadn't seen this anywhere else, so I picked that one up. But the one I was most excited about, and one that had been on my list of things that I was looking for, was Coconut Lime Verbena. I'm so excited because this is one of my all-time favorite scents. This one's leaked a little bit. Did I use this? Maybe I used it. It smells so good. Oh, one of my all-time favorite scents from Bath & Body Works. And so, yes, I was excited. It's just a pocket back, but maybe they'll bring back body care someday. I really wish that they would have brought it back for SAS. The second store I spent a little bit more in. I spent $37.61. This was mostly just impulse buys, and it was really kind of irritating when I was in here because there was a couple ladies that were asking about Twisted Peppermint in the minis, and they're like, oh no, this is all we have. And then they had some in a different area. And then on the counter, they had jars of twisted peppermint in multiple different formats. And I was like, I asked one lady, I was like, were you the one looking for twisted peppermint? And she was like, no, it wasn't me. And I said, oh, shoot. Because I heard them talking, but I didn't pay attention to what they looked like. So I'm sorry. I feel really bad. And I was like, this is what I hate when retail employees are either like, they don't care enough, or they just like, it's easier to just tell them, oh no, we don't have it, instead of being like, these are the different places that you can look. I'm not sure if we have any in stock. I'd much rather have somebody be honest with me than find it later and be like, do you just not care? Are you I'm trying not to be mean, but I appreciate retail employees so much. But sometimes it's just like, how like, as a person who has worked retail for many years on and off, like, having an idea of your stock is part of your job, and people don't always seem to know that anymore. And that's not the first time in the Bath and Body Works that has happened. And maybe it's a seasonal, maybe it's just like, and the people that were saying this were not young, so it wasn't like they were teenagers who didn't know either. I would say they're, late 20s in the 30s. All of that to say that they did have twisted peppermint hand cream, and I bought these kind of purely out of spite. Because I was just like, how do you not know? And I probably would have gotten, the body creams were $3. I wasn't going to pay $3, and I already have mist, so I didn't get that. But yeah. And then I decided to pick up a Jolly Gingerbread Village, and just the mini. I know that there's so many mixed reviews on this, and I kind of like it. I do get the like ginger type note to it. I don't think I would ever go through a full size of this by any means, but I thought, I'm going to get the mini for $3 because I'm kind of curious about it. I've heard people have been layering it with ginger biscuit, which I have. So yeah, I got that one too. I picked up 2 hand sanitizers because I thought they'd be good for the summer and the spring. I picked up yuzu and ginger. I haven't heard of this one before, so I don't pay attention to pocket bags all that much. And then sunshine and lemons, because that is just like kind of a classic, lovely scent. Then the only car fragrance discs that I found, they had like 4 scents, and Endless Weekend was the only one that I would remotely like or use, so I picked up 2 of those. Then I picked up this guy. This is Champagne Toast in the Nourishing Lip Mask. I couldn't decide between this one and the strawberry, and as you can tell, I later on down the road picked up strawberry because it just sounded, I couldn't resist. I also picked up a Frosted Coconut Snowball lip gloss. I don't know why. I don't need any more lip glosses, but I just thought it sounded kind of good, and it would go with the hand cream that I also picked up. I think I have at least one of these already, but I do enjoy that as a scent. I also picked up a Snowflakes and Cashmere hand cream because I do like this as a hand cream, and I think this will be a good one to wear to like work because it won't be like super sweet or anything like that. Or I can, give them as gifts. I ended up getting 2 Snowflakes and Cashmere and a Vanilla Bean Noel as well. I don't remember buying all of this, but that's because it's been a stressful week. Then the last thing that I picked up was one thing that I had been hoping to find in store. I know people were really anticipating this and were hoping that it would come out in full size, and it did not. I did not find any of the body mists in this, unfortunately. I have like 4 from when it came out 2 years ago though, so I'm fine. I wear it sparingly. But hot cocoa and cream, I did pick up 4 of the hand creams because I was like, why not? When is this going to come back? And it was one thing that I really wanted. So yes, hot cocoa and cream, hand cream. Picked up 4 of them. I'm set for a year or 2 till they finally decide to bring it back. All right, third and final store. This is turning into kind of a mini rant. I did not mean that when I sat down here to film, but I had forgotten about the Twisted Peppermint and why I bought that. This one, though, is a planned rant. So I went to the store. It's a newer store. They opened just before June SAS, or like in the midst of it. It was really kind of crazy. They had a ton of stuff. So I was like, oh, I remember going by that store. I'm going to stop there again. It was the $5.95 candles. I wanted some of the candles. And I don't know if it's just like where it's located because it's kind of in the middle of nowhere. It's, a small town. 100 miles from another town of any size, but it's also like a town that's not big enough to have a Target, if that makes sense. That's how I judge. So I went in there. It was fine. Lovely, lovely associate just kept talking. And I was like, yeah, I know what all the deals are. I don't. And I just kind of was like, okay, thank you. Was trying to be nice, but it was also like, I don't need you to tell me everything in the purchase with purchase and the sales, because this is why I'm in here. And that was fine. But then, like, the things they had on the shelf, I was like, and I wanted something, so I picked it up and I was like, I'm just going to exchange it at another store that's not selling damaged merchandise. But then I got to the register and they were like, oh, we need your app to scan it. And I was like, well, I always put my phone number in. So I was like, okay, well, I was going to use a reward anyway. And then, so she scans it and then she starts looking through my rewards. Like, she clicks on another screen and then is scrolling through my rewards. And she's like, oh, you have a lot of rewards. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, I just want to use one, because I was afraid she was going to like use all of them for the $5.95 candles. And I was like, I just want to use one on this one. Are you sure? Blah, blah, blah. And she just kept looking at, like, clicking on each one of them to see when they expired. And I was like, can you give me my phone back? It was at least 30 seconds of her just looking through my app. It made me so uncomfortable. And I was just like, I felt a little panicky. And I was just like, I have never had anyone do that. It felt so, like, it's so stupid, but it felt kind of like, what are you doing? Why are you violating my privacy? I should be able to just be like, yeah, I want to use this one. And I get, like, they're trying to help sometimes, and maybe, like, their customer base is not savvy enough to use the app. I don't know. But yeah, it felt really intrusive and, like, and then I got the purchase with purchase, and half of them, like, the cord had come off of it, like this, the cord, and instead of, this isn't even tied right. Instead of giving me one of the nice ones, she gave me this one that's like bowing out, and this was literally just like wrapped around it. This is how it came. It was like this, and I was like, well, I don't want that stretched out, so I took it off, and now I'm gonna have to like retie the bow. But no wonder the bow isn't there, because it was stretched out wrong. So anyway, I got the purchase with purchase, but they didn't, I mean, you have the examples, and they had ones that looked nice, and then next to them were these ones with like the cords all in weird spots, and it's fine, like, it's not a big thing, but it also was just kind of irritating. Like, you couldn't copy that, and you couldn't, like, the people who were here early for the sale, you're gonna give them the janky looking ones. I don't know, it just was a weird experience, and I don't know if I want to go back, even though last year they had a whole bunch of 75% off soaps. Who knows? Anyway, let's show you what I got. So first up, and she put this in the bag. I thought that was hilarious. I got the reusable tote. This is the small one. Yeah, the $1.95 one. Just because I was really close to the threshold for the purchase with purchase, and I didn't want to necessarily go over. They did have cellophane and ribbons though, so I have a couple gift bags for gifts, which is nice. This is what I redeemed my reward for. I know it was probably not the best use of it, but I thought this was so cute, and I did want this little car fragrance clip, so I picked up that one. It was $10.95, but free with my reward. Thought it was missing a lid. These lids don't want to stay on these new candles for some reason. So first up, I got a winter berry ice. I wanted this because it's such a good scent. The scent notes are iced cherries, juicy orange, snowy lime with natural essential oils. It's really bright and juicy, but like an artificial kind of like scent to it at the same time, you know, like artificial fruit juice. That's what I get from it, and I just really enjoy it. So I did pick up one of those because $5.95 was a good deal. I know it's probably going to be at SAS for a good deal, but $5.95 off of, down from $17.95 is not too bad. I actually ended up picking up 2 of those. I was kind of hoping that since I bought 5 of them, they would have given me a crate, but they did not give me a crate, which is slightly irritating. And I spent quite, I mean, with the purchase, it was $73 altogether. Yeah, quite a bit. Then I ended up picking up the strawberry snowflakes as well because I knew I wanted to, I didn't realize, I don't know if that happened in transit or like if I just picked up, that's annoying. It's fine. It's fine. I just, you know, I didn't expect to have a big gouge in it. So strawberry snowflakes, one of my favorite scents. I absolutely love it. It is juicy strawberry, whipped cream, and iced bergamot. It's a lovely one. Then this is why I wanted to go in. I wanted strawberry melon. I wanted this one so desperately. The notes are fresh strawberries, crisp honeydew, and sweet red apple. It smells so good. The gal said it smells like a strawberry Jolly Rancher. I don't think it necessarily smells like that. It is a bright, but it has almost like more like a strawberry Laffy Taffy, you know, like almost a little bit of a creaminess or something to it. I do really like it. So this one was over on the sidewall, kind of hidden away. The prominent ones were all like this. I don't know if you can see. Some of them were, and look at the wick, like it's smashed. It's so crazy. It just wants to. So this one seems to be attached. The other ones weren't, but all of them looked like this. It just, let's see if I can turn my lights away so you can see it maybe a little bit better. I know it's now dark, but that's like, it just, and inside it was really weird. So there you go. So all of them were like that. And I was like, they're all damaged. All of them on this table. That's so disappointing. And it was like all of the new candles. And then on the back were the mason jar ones. And I was like, oh, okay, fine. I really want this. And it's a good price. And it's a day only sale. And I don't want to go somewhere else. And the tax is cheaper here than it's going to be in Kansas City. So I picked up one. And then I found their nice display of the ones that were nice. So I exchanged one of them and stuck it over there because I was like, oh, I see what you're doing. Okay. So I don't know if it's a manager thing there or what, but I did get my 2 strawberry melons. It was not a good experience. It was not a good experience at that store at all. Anyway, let's look at the purchase with purchase. I did get the champagne toast one. I do like champagne toast. Did I need this for $35? No. It's kind of crammed in there. Like, this is a weird setup. And they're trying to tape them, but so first up you have the lotion in the new pretty tufted packaging, which I do appreciate the packaging, and that was part of the reason why I kind of wanted it, because I was like, kind of like it. The shower gel, but the way they shoved it in there, it's kind of scratched up. Makes me a little irritated. The shower gel, you probably know what champagne toast is, but it is bubbly champagne, sparkling berries, and juicy tangerine. I need to use some champagne toast up in this next year. Then there is a hand soap. I will always use hand soap. Like, I go through so many of them, at least 5 or more a month. Then there is a single wick, and it has the same packaging as the soap. Yeah, it smells nice. It has a little cardboard holder. Then we have the candle, the 3 wick, and it has like the pretty snowflake lid that they've done in the past. The very thin wicks. Hopefully, I don't know if I like the thin wicks or the thick wicks. People have differing opinions, but this is why I wanted it, which is the stupidest reason. It's an ornament. I just wanted the ornament. The ornament retails for $8.95. If they sold this in store, I would have just bought the ornament instead of the whole box. But I thought, I kind of want the ornament, so that's why I got that. Anyway, let me know what you're hoping for to find at SAS. My wish list, candles. This store though, they had some awesome candles. I was looking and they had the spring glass lids, you know, like the clementine and the flower cart and the blue one. I can't remember if they had the clementine or there was like pink one and a orange one, and I don't remember which one they had. because I was not paying attention. But they had those. Every place I've been looking for is a Feliz Navidad candle because I missed that one. And I've been looking for that since before Thanksgiving. So I would love to find that. So there's lots of candles. I don't know if there's anything. If the pink hot chocolate or pink hot cocoa goes on sale, I will buy like 3 of those. The white elephant, I really enjoyed those. So Christmas Claddagh or Top Shelf Elf, I'd probably pick up another one. I don't know if I need another Cosmopolitan. Anything else? I think those are like the main ones. Oh, Strawberry Snowflakes, I would pick up a couple more of those in those pretty wrap around ornament packaging. But that's it for candles. I'm not really looking for anything body care wise. Kind of tempted to get Winter Candy Apple or Vanilla Bean in the faceted and then like give away my other ones. I did that. That's what I'm doing with my Twisted Peppermint. But I don't think, oh, that's not true. I want to smell whatever's coming out. Probably pick up some of the Celestial ones that I've heard are coming back. And I think, do I have a Sunwatch Citrus? I don't think I have a body spray in that, so maybe pick up a body spray in that. I don't know. Those are body care, that type of stuff I'm not super excited about. I do hope that if any of the perfumes go on sale, Wild Sands, Endless Sea, Chasing Fireflies, those are the perfumes that I don't have. So I would really like to get those if they're a good deal. And then my main thing is I want wallflowers. I want wallflower bulbs if they're a good sale. Want some of those. And then also the 2 houses, like the 3 houses together, that one I really, really want. And then the other house, because I kind of started collecting those. But that's it for SAS. I feel like I've just bought too much this year. There's nothing that's like super exciting unless new things come up or there's surprises. And I didn't get a coupon. I know other people got a coupon. I'm so jealous if you got a coupon. But I've been checking my informed mail or informed delivery. Nothing from Bath and Body Works. So we'll see. Maybe there'll be a miracle and I'll be on my app on the day after Christmas. But so far, no dice. Anyway, I hope you're all having a lovely holiday season. Merry Christmas if you celebrate. Happy New Year if you don't see, like, there'll be a SAS haul before New Year's. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't already subscribed, please do consider subscribing. Don't forget to like this video and have a wonderful day. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Bye.